Hi everyone, and welcome to today's webinar. Why they walk away, 23 triggers of customer loss and how to reclaim them. Today's topic once again, why they walk away, 23 triggers of customer loss and how to reclaim them. I'm Enobong Ekarika, and I'm thrilled, very excited that you're here. So let's kick things off with a quick wave or a hello in the comments. Let me know that you're actually tuning in. Okay? Please drop in the comment section hello, hello, or just an emoji of a quick wave. Drop in the chat box. All right. Now, losing customers is tough. Okay? But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be permanent, good people. And today, we are going to dive into the 23 most common reasons, that customers leave businesses like yours, okay? And more importantly, the actionable strategies that you can use to win them back. Over the next 45 years, the next 45 minutes, good people, we are going to share real world examples. We are going to share practical insights. We are going to share steps that you can implement immediately to turn these goodbyes from your customers into lasting relationships. So now, grab your notebook. Let's get started. Have you called your friends? Call your friends, call the loved one. Let's get started. Because I want to ask you once again, are you losing customers without knowing why? Today, you're going to discover 23 silent triggers, okay, that are pushing them out the door and how you can pull them back. You're going to discover how you can turn every goodbyes from your customers to a second chance. You're going to learn how to stop the bleed of your customers walking away with these 23 must know triggers, and proven reclaim strategies. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome once again to a wonderful session. Why they walk away, 23 triggers of customer loss and how to reclaim them. Now, let's get to our daily mantra, which is a reminder of who we are, that we are truly uncommon. All right, back to our mantra, the uncommon man mantra. Is a reminder that we are truly uncommon, that we didn't just come to this life to just live it, but to stand out. And this mantra we are going to take together is from the book titled Common Sense, written by Thomas Paine in 1776. So can we read it together? I want us to take it together. I do not choose to be a common man. It's my right to be uncommon. If I can, I seek opportunity, not security. I do not wish to be a caped citizen, humbled and dulled by having the state look after me. I want to take the calculated risk, to dream and to build, to fail and to succeed. I refuse to barter incentive for a dough. I prefer the challenges of life to the guaranteed existence, the thrill of fulfillment to the stale calm of utopia. I will not trade freedom for beneficence, nor my dignity for a handout. I'll never cower before any master, nor bend to any trait. It's my heritage to stand erect, proud and unafraid, to think and act for myself, to enjoy the benefits of my creations, and to face the world boldly and say, this, with God's help, I have done. Can we take this again? It's my heritage to stand erect, proud and unafraid, to think and act for myself, to enjoy the benefits of my creations, and to face the world boldly and say, this, with God's help, I have done. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I believe we've had an amazing time reminding ourselves of who we are. We are truly uncommon. We are truly uncommon. Now let's get back to the meat of the matter. Are you ready? Please drop in the chat section, I'm ready. Just drop in the chat section, I'm ready. Now, back to our topic, why they walk away. 23 triggers of customer loss on how to reclaim them. I'm Dr. Enobong Ekarika. Now, this is our agenda for today's class. An introduction. We'll talk about why customers leave. The 23 triggers. We are going to itemize 23 triggers why customers leave. Then we'll look at how to win them back, proven strategies to win them back. We'll look at the cost of losing customers. And then quick wins you can do today. Quick wins you can do today. I love this quote by an unknown. It says, customers don't leave companies, they leave bad experiences. Customers don't leave companies, they leave bad experiences. I can tell you that anything that makes anyone to leave a particular organization, a particular client, a particular service provider is mainly because of bad experiences. That's why we're identifying those experiences and how to overcome every one of them. Now, I can tell you that it's very expensive losing customers. Yes, it's painful losing customers. Very, very. Now, how do we handle that? Okay, let's solve this mystery together. Okay, before we actually dive into why the 23 triggers, let's talk about the impact. Okay, losing customers isn't just a minor setback. It's not at all. It's a major blow to your business. And this is why. Number one, lost revenues and profit. Do you know that it costs 5 times more to acquire a new customer, okay, than to retain an existing one? And I can tell you that every customer walks away, it takes a piece of your revenue with them. Every time a customer walks away, a piece of your revenue is taken with them. Then another thing, another challenge that occurs is damage to your brand reputation. I can tell you that unhappy customers don't stay quiet. They don't stay quiet. They share their experiences and word spread very fast, very fast. A damaged reputation can actually take years to rebuild. Then the ripple effect. Now, loyal customers are your best advocate. They're actually your best advocate. They refer friends, they refer families, they refer colleagues. And when they leave, what happens? The ripple effect happens. Okay, it stops, and then you lose out on potential growth. That means losing customers isn't just see you later, is a serious problem. But don't worry, good people, we are here to fix it. Let's move on. Let's move on as we talk more on the why behind customer loss. You're welcome once again. Okay, let's look at more reasons, okay, more costs of losing customers. We said your brand reputation will take a hit. Yes. Number three, no more referrals. Yes, no more referral. We are going to lose out of that free hype you've been getting. Okay, because happy customers always bring their friends to us. Yes, but when they are gone, no more. You've got to try this place. It's quiet, too quiet. You'll be getting excuses and discouraging remarks from people. Then other ones are team morale will drop. What do you mean? When customers keep leaving, you know, the team will be like, what are we doing wrong? And I can tell you, it's hard to stay motivated when it feels like you're losing the game. And then higher marketing costs. It is more expensive. It's more expensive, much more expensive losing client. Okay. Now let's look at more reasons, more costs of losing customer. More reasons are you missed opportunities to upsell, because repeat customers are very vital to business. Repeat customers are very vital. They are the ones who buy more over time. Okay, they're the ones that do the upgrades, the extra buying, just name it, just name it. Then number seven is that your competitors will win. Your competitors will win. Every customer will lose is one that our competitors might snap. Every customers we lose is one customer that our competitor might snatch from us. Okay, that means when we lose them, our competitors win. And I can tell you, our competitors are over there cheering while we are scratching our head. Oh my goodness, what's happening? What's happened? Then number eight, your data goes stale. Now, we lose track of what works. Yes, loyal customers give us information, okay, like what they love or what they hate. And when you lose them, you're flying blind. You don't know what customers want again and what customers don't want. and then your growth slows down. Now, our big dreams may end up taking a nap, because keeping customers is actually how we build a momentum. By the time you lose too many, it's like hitting the brakes on everything we are trying to do, and then your stress level will spike. Your stress level will spike. When customers leave, what happens? Headache, stress. You're under pressure, heavy pressure to do what? Meet up demands. That's what happened. These are the costs of losing customer. That means losing customer is a very expensive situation. Now, shape Hyken said, is not the customers you lose, it's the ones you never get because of them. Now get the point, that when you lose customers, you lose the customer and lose the customers they would have brought. That's the more reason we have to reclaim our customers. That's the more reasons we should take care of our customer and always give them the best, so they can be sustained, they can stay with us. Now let's quickly look at an overview of the 23 triggers. Yes, we've seen that losing customers, is very painful. It hurts, but it's time for us to get the good stuff and ask ourselves, why are they walking away? Now, we are going to look at 23 reasons that are lined up, and trust me, this way the magic starts, good people. This way the magic starts. Let's dig in and see what's pushing them out of your door. But first of all, I want to tell you that these 23 categories, 23 reasons, are going to be broken into 4 categories. Okay? That is service, value, trust, engagement. Service, value, trust, engagement. Now, I can tell you that we've sorted these 23 triggers into these 4 groups, and I can tell you what happens is that value is what they get for their money. Value is what your customers get for their money. Trust is whether they feel safe doing business with you. Okay? Then how about service? Okay, we talked about, and service is all about how we treat them from day to day. And then engagement, are we getting them, are we making them feel good? Are we making them feel happy doing business with us? And it's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be always interesting. It's gonna be interesting today. Just think about it, that a customer doesn't always, step out with anger, but they should come into your business and step out smiling. And these little things always add up, they always add up. And like we said, we are looking at four different categories under service, value, trust, and engagement. How we treat them, what they are getting for their money, and whether they feel safe with us. Now, under category one, poor service triggers. Okay, what are those triggers that people give that triggers loss? Poor service is one of them. Poor service is one of them. Now, number one here is slow response time. Now, picture this. A customer reaches out to the question or a complaint, and they are left, waiting and waiting. Okay? Whether it's an email or a call or a social media message, slow response always send a clear message. And that message is you're not a priority. Okay? Now, why does it matter? It matters because customers always expect quick, efficient service. And if you're too slow, they'll find someone who isn't. Okay? So, what do? Speed up your response time, good people. Tools like live chat or automated acknowledgement can make a huge difference. They can make a huge difference. Now, we've got more triggers to cover. So, stick with me, good people. Number two is unhelpful staff. Unhelpful staff. Now, when customers reaches out for help, they want solutions, yes, not shrugs. And if your team is dismissive, they are uninformed or unempathetic, what will happen? Customers will feel undervalued and they will walk away. Now, why does it matter? It matters because a single bad interaction can drive a good customer away. A single bad interaction can drive a customer away for good. Okay? Now, what do? Train your team to do what? Listen, empathize, and solve problems effectively. Now, let's look at number three. Number three, ignoring their complaints. Customers' complaints. We don't just have to pretend that we didn't hear it. Okay? Sometimes we hope that the customers forget, but no, they won't forget. Don't make your customer, when we ignore their complaints, they feel invisible, and that's when they always start looking for an exit. Yes, that means complaints aren't fun, but brushing them off, that's how we lose them for good. Don't brush off your customers complaint. Don't brush off your customers complaint. Now let's look at the next one. Under poor service triggers, inconsistent support. Inconsistent support. Customers want reliability. Okay? If your support is great one day and terrible the next day, they will lose confidence in your brand. Yes. Let me remind you again. Let me take it again. Customers want reliability. And if your support is great one day and terrible the next, they'll lose confidence in your brand. Now, why does it matter? It matters because inconsistency creates frustration and always erodes trust. And then remember that you need to standardize your support processes to ensure every interaction is top notch. Remember, every client matters, every business matters. Number five, long wait time. Whether it's working on hold or standing in line, long wait times are a major turn off to customers. That means you must do everything to avoid keeping your customers waiting. Do everything to avoid keeping your customers waiting. And why does it matter? It matters because time is precious. And if you waste their time, they will find someone who won't. If you waste your customers' time, they'll find a competitor who won't. What do? Streamline your processes to reduce that wait time and keep your customers happy. That means, let's look at the next trigger under this category of poor service. The next trigger under this category of poor service: lack of personalization, the last but not the least. Now, customers don't want to feel like just another number, yes. And if your interactions are generic and impersonal, you're making them feel undervalued. That means make your customers feel like humans. Make them feel like they're the only one, they're the only client you have. Give them that sense of value, because personalization builds what? Connection and loyalty. Now, what do? You can use their names, you can tailor your communication, you can show you care about their individual needs. Okay, now let's get to the next slide. I hope we had value talking about poor service triggers, slow response time, unhelpful clients, unhelpful staff, ignoring complaints, inconsistent support, long wait time, and lack of personalization. We'll get to the next categories. I love this quote by Seth Godin. The best way to fix a mistake is to make it right faster than they expect. The best way to fix a mistake is to make it right faster than they expect. Very true. Be very fast to make up for the mistake. Not just at the time, oh, I made a mistake, or crying over spill milk. Be ready to make it right, and to make it right very fast. Now we are on to category 2, perception. Perception triggers. Perception triggers. How do you make them perceive you? Okay, how do you make your clients to see you? Now, I can tell you, when value fades, what's the deal? When value fades, what's the deal? Let's move on as we talk about value perception triggers. These are the reasons customers feel they are not getting enough. They just have that feeling that they are not getting enough from you. They are not getting enough value from you. One of the triggers that can affect this is price increases without added benefit. Now, imagine this. You raise your prices, but customers don't see any added value. They are left thinking, why am I paying more for the same thing? Are you getting the drift, good people? That means when you raise prices without adding value, your customers will leave. Why it matters is because customers want to feel they are getting their money's worth. Yes. And if they don't, they'll surely look elsewhere. And what do? If you increase price, make sure you're adding value. Okay? New features, better service, or exclusive spec. Now let's look at number 8. Two more value triggers that can drive customers away. Number 8 is better competitor offers. Now, customers are always looking for the best deal, and if your customer, your competitors offer more value, lower prices, better services, better features, or exclusive perks, they'll win your customers over. Okay, that's another reason. Now, why does it matter? In a competitive market, standing out is key. You must stand out, else your competitor will win over your customer. What do? Stay aware of what competitors are offering, and then find ways to match or exceed their value. Then number 9 are hidden fees. Hidden fees. Now, nothing frustrates customers more than surprise charges. Yes, hidden fees make them feel tricked. It makes them feel undervalued. And why does it matter? It matters because transparency builds trust and hidden fees destroys it. Yes. So what do? Be upfront about all costs. No surprises, no regrets. Okay. And now let's quickly look at two more values, value perception triggers that can affect people, or three more. When you under deliver your product or service. When you under deliver your product or service, for example, you promise the moon but you deliver a pebble, you can imagine that customers will feel let down. Yes, they will feel let down. That means over promising and under delivering is a surefire way to lose trust. Okay, that means if you over promise, you must over deliver. If you over promise, you must over deliver. Don't promise the moon but deliver a pebble. Your customers will surely feel down and they will walk away. You will lose their trust. So why does it matter? It matters because your customers expect you to deliver on your promises. And then what do? Set realistic expectations and always aim to exceed them. It's better you under promise and over deliver, okay, than to over promise and under deliver. Let's look at the next category, the next trigger: outdated offerings. For instance, if your product or your services feel old school or irrelevant, customers will move on to something fresher, to something more innovative. Why does it matter? Because staying current is crucial in a fast-paced market. And then what should you do, good people? Regularly update what you have, update your offerings, update your services, your goods, your services, to meet evolving customer needs. Okay, don't go on outdated services, outdated results. Okay, now one more trigger in this category and then we wrap it up on this category, this set of categories. The last but not the least: no perceived return on investment. No perceived return on investment. Customers want to know, they want to know that they are getting a return on their investment. And if they don't see clear benefit like savings, like result, or even happiness, they'll question why they are sticking around. Yes. Now, why does it matter? Value is in the eye of the beholder. If they don't see it, they'll leave. Your customers always, before they come to your business, they are coming with the question: what is in it for them? What is in that business for them? What is in your product for them? That means they must see value for their money. Okay, let me repeat again: value is in the eye of the beholder. If they don't see it, they will leave. What do, good people? Highlight the return on investment of your product or services, through case studies, testimonials, clear value proposition. Just do that and let your customers see it and enjoy it. Let's get to the next slide. I love this. Price is what you pay, value is what you get. A quote by Warren Buffett. Price is what you pay, value is what you get, by Warren Buffett. Now let's look at another categories of triggers why customers walk away. Trust breakdown, broken promises, data privacy concerns, unethical practices. Okay, now if you say you deliver by Friday but show up on Mondays, customers will feel let down. I can tell you that broken promises erode trust quickly. Okay, I can it's also common with people like let's say a tailor, a seamstress, who assures you that you will get your clothes in 5 days time, and in 3 weeks your clothes are not ready. Broken promises will take your customers away to people who keep promises. I can tell you that trust is hard to build but easy to lose. Trust is hard to build but easy to lose. So what do? Only make promises you can keep and always deliver on them. Only make promises you can keep and always deliver on them. Now let's look at the next one. Data privacy concerns. In today's digital world, customers are actually hyper aware of their data. If they feel that their information isn't safe with you, they will lose trust fast. Yes, they will lose trust fast. Okay, now why does it matter? It matters because data breaches and privacy issues can destroy your reputation. And what do? Invest in robust security measures and communicate your commitment to protecting your customer data. Let your customers never hear their information in some other person's ears. Okay, and number 15, unethical practices. If customers sense that your business isn't playing fair, what will happen? Whether you're mistreating your employees, or you're harming the environment, or they see that you're cutting corners, those customers will walk away. As long as they sense your business isn't playing fair, they will walk away. Now, why does it matter? Customers want to support businesses that they can feel good about. Yes. Now, what do? Operate with integrity and transparency at all times. Let's look at trigger number 15 under trust breakdown triggers. We have misleading marketing. Misleading marketing. If your ads promise one thing but your product delivers another, customers will feel deceived. Misleading marketing is one way to quickly lose trust. Okay, now honesty is the best policy. Always, honesty is always the best policy. So what should you do? Ensure your marketing accurately and always, and let it reflect on what you deliver. Now let's look at the next one. Okay, that's misleading marketing, billing errors and lack of transparency. Now, misleading marketing, we've talked about that. Billing errors, billing them wrongly, billing your customers wrongly will always erode their trust. When you make mistakes on their bills, you overcharge them or you undercharge them, it can make customers feel like you don't care about their time or their money. Now, why does it matter? Billing errors are frustrating and can lead to lost trust. And what do? Double check all billing processes and resolve errors quickly. Okay, now let's look at number 16. I said number 16. Number 18, lack of transparency. Now, if customers feel that you're hiding something, whether it's pricing, whether it's processes, whether it's problems, they will lose trust. You must be transparent with your customers because transparency builds confidence and loyalty. What should you do? Be open and honest in all your communications, good people. Be open and honest in all your communication. Now let's get to the another category of triggers for customers leaving. I love this. Trust is earned when actions meet words, by Chris Butler. Trust is earned when actions meet words. Trust is earned when actions meet words, by Chris Butler. Now let's look at more reasons why your customers leave. Engagement failures. Engagement failures. When there are no follow-up after purchases, irrelevant communication, overwhelming spam, they will leave. They will leave. When customers buy from you and actually hear nothing afterward, they feel forgotten. No follow-up means no connection. Yes, Why does it matter? Engagement keeps customers coming back. So what should you do? Send a thank you note, ask for feedback, or even offer support after purchases. Okay? Let's look at the next engagement failure: irrelevant communication. If you're sending emails or messages that don't resonate with your customers, they will tune you out. Good people, they will tune you out. Why does it matter? Because relevance builds connection and irrelevance builds frustration. Now, what should you do? Personalize your communication based on customer preferences and behaviors. Now, number 21, overwhelming spam. Bombarding your customers with too many messages is one surefire way to annoy them. Yes. Why does it matter? Less is more when it comes to communication. And what should you do? Focus on quality over quantity. Send fewer, more meaningful messages. Okay? Send fewer but more meaningful messages. Ignoring feedback and lack of community or connection. Now, ignoring feedback. When customers share their thoughts and get no response, what happens? They feel unheard. That means ignoring feedback is a missed opportunity to improve and connect. Why does it matter? Feedback is a gift. Use it to grow. Feedback is a gift. Use it to grow. Actively listen to feedback, respond and take action on, to address the concerns. And then let's look at the last but not the least, is lack of community or connection. Lack of community or connection. Customers want to feel like they are part of something bigger. If they don't feel connected to your brand or other customers, they will drift away. Yes. Why does it matter? Community builds loyalty, it builds a sense of belonging. That means you should create opportunities for customers to connect through events, through forums, or loyalty programs. So, good people, we've done a great job identifying these 25 reasons why your customers walk away. Let's quickly look at reclaim tactics. What are the tactics to reclaim them? Okay. I love this. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. This is a quote by Simon Sinek. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Very true. Now let's look at strategies to reclaim your lost customers. We are going to there this is an overview of strategies to reclaim your customers. Acknowledge, fix and delight. Acknowledge, fix and delight. What do you mean by that? Recognize the issue and apologize sincerely. 2, fix. Take action to solve the problem. 3, delight. Go above and beyond to exceed expectation. Okay? Now, you should be able to have tailored, we are going to have tailored solutions for each trigger category. Yes. That means we are going to have, like for service slip up, you are going to have focus on speed, empathy, and personalization. For value, faith, we are going to you highlight your worth and eliminate hidden costs. For trust breakdown, you should rebuild confidence through transparency and security. For engagement failures, you should reconnect through meaningful communication and and community building. This is an overview of what we are going to talk about to reclaim our clients. Acknowledge, own up to what went wrong, no hiding. They need to know that we get it. 2, fix it, make it right. Whatever messed up, make it right. And finally, wow them. Now let's look at the reclaim tactics. What are the tactics to reclaim our clients? Service fixes. Number one, speed up your responses. Speed up your responses. What do you mean by that? Use tools like live chat, automated replies to respond quickly. Even if a simple we are on it, it can reassure your customers. Okay, when a client comes for goods or for a particular service, speed up your responses. Don't keep them hanging. Train staff for empathy. Teach your team to listen, to empathize, to solve problems effectively, because a little kindness goes a long way. Then personalize apologies and solutions. Use the customer's name and address their specific issues. Offer solution to show you care. Okay? A lot of people, instead of apologizing, will say, don't be angry, no vex. They haven't taken ownership of the solution. Personalize apology. Tell them, I am sorry. Then address that specific issue and resolve it, solve the problem. Now let's get to the next step: tactics to reclaim your customers. Value boosters. You have to boost the value of your business. That means, what are you going to do here? Offer exclusive discount. You can give returning customers a special deal. You can give them early access to new features. You can make them feel valued and appreciated. Then match your competitor value. Be aware of what your competitors are offering and find ways to match or exceed their value. Highlight what makes you unique. Match your competitor. Okay, they shouldn't do better than you. Then highlight your return on investment with case studies. Share real stories on how your product or service has helped others. Then show customers tangible benefits of sticking with you. Okay, I can tell you that when customers see the value, they will come back. When customers see the values, they will do what? Come back. Let's look at more reclaim tactics. They said small steps forward beat big plans that never start. This is a quote by an unknown. Small steps forward beat big plans that never start. A quote by an unknown. Now let's look at some tactics to reclaim your customers. Trust builders. Trust builders. This is another strategy you can use to reclaim your customer. Own your mistakes publicly. Acknowledge your errors and apologize sincerely, because transparency shows that you're committed to making things right. Strengthen your data security. Invest in robust security measures to protect your customer data. Communicate your commitment to privacy to your customers. Then be transparent. Be transparent. Let them have pricing clarity. Eliminate hidden fees and be upfront about cost. And then clear communication always build confidence. Create a clear communication with your client. Create clear communication with your client, because trust is the foundation of loyalty. Let's rebuild it together, good people. Let's bring back our clients, good people. Now let's get to the next slide on how to reclaim our client. Okay, we've talked about please just a minute. tactics, trust builders. We said own your mistakes publicly, strengthen your data security, be transparent, okay? Fix problems fast. Fix problems fast. Don't let the problems linger. Then keep your promises every time. Keep promises every time. Now, let's look at the next one. Share how we work. What do we mean by that? Sharing how we work is that clients hate shady stuff. They hate it. So let's pull back the curtain. Let's let them know this is how we set prices. You can give them a little behind the scene pics. Let them see that we are actually fair, and that and that we have their best interest at heart. Offer a trust guarantee. Give them something solid. Give them something solid. Tell them, okay, you have a 1 year money back guarantee. Is a safety net that says we've got you. They'll feel safe knowing that you stand behind your word. Then listen and act on feedback. Listen and act on feedback. When customers raise their feedback, act on it. Take action on the feedbacks by from the customers. It helps to boost their confidence and help them to keep on doing business with you. Show them you're good people. Show them we are good people. Check in regularly on your customers. It can be calls, it can be messages, it can be celebration of special days with them. Check in regularly. This is another reclaim tactics to build back your customers, to gain back your customers. This quote is so true, by an unknown. It says, happy customers are your best advertisement. Happy customers are your best advertisement is a quote by an unknown. Very, very true. Now let's look at reclaim tactics. Engagement wins. Other tactics that you can use to reclaim your customers, reclaim them. You can send a we miss you campaign. Reach out to lost customers with a personalized message and a special offer. Show them that you care and that you want them back. Ask for feedback and act on it. Invite customers, to share their thoughts. Invite customers to share their thoughts and actually use their feedback to improve. That means when they see that their inputs matter, they will feel valued and they will stay. Build a loyalty program. Reward repeat customers with points, with discount, or exclusive perks. Okay, because loyalty programs keep customers coming back for more. Very true. Very true. I can tell you that engagement is a key to long-term relationships. We say thanks after every purchase. After every purchase by a client, appreciate them. Appreciate them for doing business with you. Say thanks, good people. Then can send fun updates to your clients. It makes it very interesting. It keeps them knowing that you always have them in mind. Then host a little event. You can have an end of the year event. You can have a market storm. You can sponsor event programs by your customers. Send personalized messages. Cut the spam. Don't over send some message. Don't be spammy. Create a community and celebrate your customers wins. Celebrate your customers wins. Very, very important. I love this quote again by Warren Buffett. This quote says, honesty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. This is a massive truth. Honesty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. This is a quote by Warren Buffett. Now, let's get to quick wins to start today. What are the quick wins you can start right away? Audit your last 10 lost customers. Audit your last 10 lost customers. Identify why they left, okay, and address the root causes. Two, send a personalized re-engagement email. Reach out with a heartfelt message and a special offer. Three, fix one trigger from each category. What do? Tackle one issue in service value, trust, and engagement. Four, say sorry to one customer. Apologize to a customer who had a bad experience and make it right, okay? Apologize to any customer that have had a bad experience with you, then make it right. Five, test your response time. Okay, check how long it takes for you to reply customer inquiries, then speed it up. Six, cut one hidden fee. Cut it out, eliminate those sneaky charges, and communicate the changes to your client. Then post a trust update. Number seven, share a quick update on how you're improving your security or your transparency to your client. Then eight, thank five recent buyers. Send a recent thank you note to recent customers. Okay. Then nine, ask one customer for feedback. Reach out to a customer and ask for their honest thoughts, okay? Then 10, plan a tiny peg. It can be a small bonus, it can be a discount. Just plan something that will make it, keep those customers very excited about you, about your services. Now, these quick wins, good people, will set you on that path of reclaiming your lost customer. And I believe we've had good time together. Let's quickly recap what we've learned. Let's quickly recap what we've learned. We've talked about 23 triggers, okay, that drive customers away, from poor service to broken trust. We've covered reasons customers leave. Then we also looked at strategies to reclaim and retain. We've discussed that. Remember the three pillars we talked about: acknowledge, fix, and delight. Acknowledge, fix, and delight. Then remember, we've talked about retention equals growth. Speed, empathy, and personalization can turn things around. Then we also talked about service fixes matter. You know, speed, empathy, personalization, very, very important. Then value keeps them. We mentioned that value keeps our customers. Always highlight your worth and eliminate hidden costs. We said also that trust is everything. That means transparency and security rebuild confidence. Transparency and security always rebuild confidence. Then engagement builds bonds. Follow-ups, feedback, loyalty programs will always keep your customers connected. Then quick wins work. Yes, small actions today can lead to big results tomorrow. We also tell you that churn, that is customers leaving, it hurts. It hurts badly because lost revenue, damaged reputation, missed opportunities are the cost, the pain of losing this client. Then remember, you've got the power. You've got the power. You've got the power. With these tools, you're ready to stop churn and you're ready to win customers back. I believe with today's session, you have been equipped to tackle customer loss and tackle it heads on and then win them back even to a better and stronger confidence in your brand. Now, I have questions for you. I want you to drop your answers in the comment section. Drop your answers in the comment section. Number one, why do customers leave in the first place? Why do customers leave in the first place? Number two, what's the biggest cost of losing customers? Please put in the chat section. Number three, how can I fix bad service to win them back? Please drop it in the comment section. Number four, what do I do if they think my prices aren't worth it? Number five, how do I rebuild trust after a mistake? With a short music break, I'm waiting for your answers in the comment section. All right, let me add 5 more questions that I want in the chat box. Number one is, number six, what's a quick way to reconnect with customers who left? I want your answer in the chat box. How do I stop spamming my customers and stay in touch? That's number seven. Number eight, what's one thing I can do today to stop losing customers? Please put your answers in the chat, in the comment section. Then number nine, what does keeping customers help my business? Why does keeping customers help my business grow? Please put it in the chat section, the comment section. And number 10, how do I know if my reclaim plan is working? Put your response in the chat section. Please put it in the chat section. All right, let's get to the next session. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. That's a quote, but I would love to end our session with this quote. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. The way to reclaim your lost customers, the way to reclaim your lost customers is to get started, as in get started, quit talking, begin doing. Get started, quit talking, and begin doing. Thank you so much. You're highly appreciated, awesome people. We've had a great time learning together. I want you to share your biggest trigger in the comment section. Share your trigger in the comment section. Your biggest trigger. Share it in the comment section. Join our newsletter group. You will see it in the comment section too. Mark your calendar for our next session, same time next week. And you can reach me on my phone number highlighted on the slide here, and also on my email, Enobong Ekarika1@gmail.com. Thank you, good people, for being part of today's webinar. You are now an awesome pro in retaining clients. Okay, you have been equipped with the tools and strategies to reclaim your lost customers and build lasting loyalty. You're highly appreciated. You reach out to me via my email or my social media handles. This isn't a goodbye, it's see you later. Let's keep growing together. Thank you and take care. Thank you and take care. Thank you.